Namaskar, Sat Sri Akal, Adab, hello, data and skill explorers. Welcome to DivKLearner, a bit forward daily. Today we are going to explore date and time of period in Power BI. In this session, we will learn how to calculate start, end of day, month, quarter and year, step by step, ताकि आप इस कॉन्सेप्ट को तुरंत अपने रियल प्रोजेक्ट में अप्लाई कर सकें. If you are new to my channel, make sure to subscribe. और अगर ये वीडियो आपको पसंद आए तो लाइक करें और शेयर करें उन लोगों के साथ जो इसे यूजफुल पा सकते हैं. So let us try to explore and churn data today. चलो शुरू करते हैं. We'll request to like, share and subscribe. So in this particular thing, the video that we are talking about, we are talking about the M query, still progressing on. This is the kind of the report that I want to create. So we have moved a bit forward from the demo that we had yesterday. So these were the things that we were working yesterday. Today we are working on the start and the end date. So in the start and the end date, you can see I have start of the year. So whatever date I'm selecting here, this will give me the start of the year. So if I go to the 2023 and I selected any of the date for any month, for example, I'm selecting 6th June 2023, then start of the year is 1st Jan 2023 and the end of the year is 31/12/2023. Start of month is 1/6, end of the month is 30th 6th, start of the week is 6th April. Oh, now that's something which is wrong. So let's just see it. Let's just try to check what I've done wrong there. So basically, if I go here, the start of the week, I am taking the start of the week from here, which is not correct because it should not be taking the start of the week as 6th. All right, and the end of the week is 6th October, right? Which is also not correct. Let's see it. 6/6/2023 That's fine. That's the starting of the day, and this is the starting of the end of the day. So let's just see, and we'll try to troubleshoot about the start of the week and the end of the week. So here, let's just first start with the start of the week. So let's go to the start of the week. Where do we have end of the week? So we are saying end of the week date, and which date are we taking? The date itself. And start of the week, we are taking the date, start of the week and end of the week. Hmm. All right, so start of the week, end of the week is 7/1/2023. In our case, that's going to Thursday 6th April 2023 and Friday 6th October 2023. Hmm. Let's just do one thing in order to troubleshoot it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go here, and instead of this, let's just, but then that's fine. That's a problem. I'm showing the end of the week from the start end period. And if I go here, end of the week is 7/1/2023. 7/1/2023. So, and the start of the week is 1/1/81. That's interesting. Let's try to do select some of the ones. So June. This time it went fine. So for 19 June, start of the week, it's Sunday, and this is Saturday. If I was on 6th April and 6th October, That is, oh, this is also not giving me the correct one. Hmm. 21st June is giving me correct. If I go to 14 June, that is not coming correct. End of the week is fine, but start of the week is wrong. All right, we'll talk about that in the next video. That's fine. But now, at the moment, what I've done is I've just taken the calendar, I've just taken the date, start date, and then what I've done is I've changed the date to my date, which is date time format. And then I have put in the start day. Start day where I'm saying is date dot start day, start of date, my date, and it gives me the date and time. That's the reason. That's where you see 0101 2023. The next one is end of the date. I found this issue and I've researched on this. When you say end of the day does not give you, it was not giving me the time as 23:59:59, but it was giving us 02/01/2023. That is the next day. So I found out, I did a lot of research, but in order to do that, I just subtracted 1 second from it so that I get the correct time. And after doing that, it gave me the correct time. So internally, something is doing the rounding off of the time, which I was not able to find. The other thing is end of the week. When you try to find the end of the week will try to give you incorrect answer if you try to put in the date time format. That's the reason I'm using my date here. When I'm trying to do the start date, I'm putting the my date, which is having date and time combination. But whereas where I'm using end of the week, I'm just putting the date. So end of the week, start of the week, end of the month, start of the month. You can see it here, end of the year and start of the year, all of them should be given date. If you don't give it date, if you give it date time, it will not give you the correct answer. So there are a couple of things that I found out. End of date, when you do it, the end of date does not give you the last hour. In my case, it did not give me. So I had to subtract the duration of 1 millisecond there. If you see for the other ones, I'm not able to use the date time. I have to use the date as the parameter to get the correct answers that are required. Now doing this is what I'm getting there. But if you see, if I'm on 21st, it's giving me the correct answer. But if I go to the any other date, it is not giving me the correct answer. So let's just see it. This one here. So we are saying that it should put in Wednesday. DDD, DDD, MMYYY. Hmm, that's interesting because that is taking it to November. This was okay. So if I see here and I select that date, let me just select that date. So this is 14th of June 2023. So I'll do the same thing here. Date is 14th of June 2023. So 2023 June 14. So that is 6/14. So let me just unselect everything and then select 14/6. So this is 14/6, 14/6, and we have 17/06/23 and 11/06/23, 11/6, and it is taking as 06/01. I'll just remove this filter. This is not a good example, or this is not a good way to use it if you want to check the data. what you should do is you should go into the table view from here. So from the table view, you can see the data. I can go to the um, end period, and then from the end period, I can select the date as whichever date I want to do. I'll put in the equal to, and I can select the date, and I'm using that date. What date I'm using? I'm using okay, let's go from here, June 14th, 2023. So 23 June 14. Okay, so here it is taking it as 6th November, the start of the week, and this is taking it as 30th 06 2023. Now the problem that I see here is that it is based on the zone. That's the reason it is taking 11 as the month, right? So what I can do is, let me go to the file and go to options and options again. And here I go to the regional settings and I will select India. So English India. Or I'll say use application language, and here I'll select again, use the default language. I'll go into the regional setting here, and here I will select the English India. And I'll click on OK. It will say that you need to restart your machine in order to make that changes. So I'll just click on OK, and I will close the Power BI, clicking save on this, apply. I will close the reporting as well, and I will open up the Power BI desktop again with that report. Mhm, mhm. You can see after changing that part, everything goes good. It is giving me the correct date now for the start of the week and for the end of the week. So if I've selected 30th, the start of the week is 25th, sorry, and the end is 1st. So I'll just change the format again so that it shows me the day as well. So now you can see Sunday and Saturday. And every time I select any date, it will show you the Sunday and the Saturday. This is start of the year, end of the year. This is start of the month, end of the month. This is start of the week, end of the week, start of the day, end of the day. Remember that end of the day and the start of the day takes date time, whereas all of the other ones, start of the year, end of the year, start of the month, end of the month, start of the week, end of the week, takes the data type as date, only date, right? So these were the things that we were talking about. You can add calculated columns for start, end of the day, month, quarter, year. You should test results with sample, the way that we were using and seeing, and we found out that because of the American format and the Indian format's difference, the date was considered as wrong. It was showing us 11 November, and that too only for certain dates that we were getting issues for. So period function helps summarize, filter, and compare data over time interval without manual calculation. Business usage, it is monthly sales summarization if you want to do quarterly performance reporting, end year financial analysis. The tips I've already given you, that avoid date end of the day quirk by manually calculating end of the day is equal to date plus 1 minus 1 second. Or in my case, what I've done is I've used end of the day minus 1 second. Ensure your period columns are refresh aware of for dynamic dashboard. If you want to do that, it should automatically update. Always use date time column, not date, if you need time precision. So these are the things there that we are talking. So that's all for today, data and skill explorers. You have moved one step forward in your learning journey. बस आज के इस वीडियो का ज्ञान यही सफर सॉरी बस आज के वीडियो के ज्ञान का सफर यहीं खत्म होता है। लेकिन याद रखिए, रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस ही आपको एक्सपर्ट बनाएगी, तो रेगुलर प्रैक्टिस करते रहें। इफ यू फाउंड दिस वीडियो यूजफुल, लाइक एंड शेयर इट, और चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें ताकि आपको भी कोई भी नया लेसन मिस ना करें। I'm your skill and data explorer pair, DivKLearner, a bit forward daily. See you in the next video. Tab tak, keep exploring, keep churning. Bye bye.